And good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sean Hammond here from the Laker Country Weather Center. Wanting to do an afternoon update to talk about the potential severe weather situation coming up for tomorrow. Right now, there's a look at the current radar across Kentucky as of 4:16 p.m. You can see nothing going on across the state. It is a clean sweep across the Commonwealth right now. Do want to pop on the national radar, and we'll take you over here into portions of Oklahoma and Texas. You can see we got a few severe thunderstorm warnings as storms are starting to initiate over there, and this is that same system that's going to be coming into our region for the day tomorrow. So let's check out the severe weather threat. That is day one. We want to look at day two, which is tomorrow, and we'll zoom in a little bit closer. You can see the Storm Prediction Center has this green area, which includes Lexington, Louisville, and portions of eastern Kentucky. They are in a level 1 marginal risk for severe weather. And then further to the south, including the Lake Cumberland region, which is Russell County, Adair, Clinton, Casey as well, this part of the world, there is a level 2 slight risk. Now, if you look over here to the west around Hopkinsville, Princeton, Benton, Murray, and Paducah, that is a level 3 enhanced risk for severe weather coming up for the day tomorrow and also into tomorrow night. Getting concerned about the potential for strong to severe storms late tomorrow night. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about that right now. We will pull up the future radar. Now, like I always try to tell you guys, it's only a model. Don't take it to the bank. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to push this to let's get up to about midnight Friday morning. And as you can see, look at that. Just a huge swath of showers and thunderstorms and strong storms, over in Oklahoma, like we've been talking about, Arkansas, Missouri, and places like that. And this is all going to start to shift in our direction. Now, we could have a few isolated showers in parts of Kentucky through the overnight hours. Not expecting anything severe out of that. So let's start moving forward. Let's get you up to about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And we'll zoom in here. You can see there are some areas of showers and storms moving across Kentucky. Like some of these could be strong to severe, but it's really tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night where we're going to have to really keep a watch on things. So let's go up to about noon tomorrow. And look at this. Here's another. This looks to be a line of showers and storms that will be marching its way toward the Lake Cumberland region sometime around noon tomorrow, maybe on up into 1 to 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And you can see that exits the region. Still have some rain, maybe a little bit of thunder on the backside. But watch what starts to happen late tomorrow night. And I want you to particularly focus on western Kentucky. Let's go up to about 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Look at that. That is a line of strong to severe storms that will be marching across western Kentucky on into south central Kentucky. And this is what I'm talking about with the concerns for strong to severe storms overnight. Here's 1 o'clock Saturday morning. You can see this particular run of the model has those storms coming into our region sometime between 1 and 3 a.m. That's 2 a.m. And like I said, this particular run has the line going right over us. There's 3, starts to move out, and then about 5 o'clock Saturday morning, it has that line clearing the state with a few showers on the back end of that. So what I want to do now, I've not shown this a lot, but what we're going to do is we're going to look at some of the parameters for severe weather using the model. So I'm going to pull up what is called CAPE, and if you're wondering, well, what is CAPE? Well, CAPE stands for Convective Available Potential Energy. Think of that as the fuel, if you will, for storms. You need to have some of that to have strong to severe storms. So let's start going through the model, and let me pull up the query thing so it will pop up the numbers. You see down here in parts of Tennessee, we've got 600s, close to 700 joules per kilogram in terms of CAPE. That's enough for some strong to severe storms. You can see not a lot, though, in Kentucky tomorrow. But let's start moving this forward. You can see by tomorrow afternoon some minimal CAPE in the area. Now, you don't need a bunch to have strong to severe storms, but that's one thing that has me hopeful as, maybe we can keep some cloud cover, keep some rain in here through the day tomorrow. That will greatly lessen the severe weather risk. So let's get this up to early Saturday morning and see what we have in terms of the fuel. And look at this. There's 1 o'clock Saturday morning. And there is some CAPE. Now, it's minimal, but there's some fuel coming into the Lake Cumberland region. 2 o'clock, still there. And you can see it's kind of going with that line. Let me go back to the reflectivity. You can see that coincides with the potential the fuel for those storms to fire up tomorrow. Now, like I said, you don't have to have a lot, but it does look like we will have some. But like I said, it's kind of conditional. If we can keep the clouds around, keep those temperatures on the cool side, dew points down, that will greatly lessen the potential for strong to severe storms. Let's look at the potential dew points. This is something else I like to look at. Dew point, that is the measure of how much moisture is in the air. You want to have sufficient dew points for strong to severe storms. And, dew points, in the upper 50s to low 60s, that is plenty for showers and storms to form and potentially become strong to severe. So, certainly something we're going to be keeping a close watch on tomorrow. Let me pull up the severe weather threat once again so folks can see that. And I will switch that over to the Day 2 severe weather outlook. And again, like I said, and I'll draw it here, this is a level 1 risk. That includes Lexington over into eastern Kentucky. And then for us in the Lake Cumberland area, that is a level 2 risk. And if you go further to the south and west, that's a level 3 in western Kentucky and down into west middle Tennessee. So, like I said, if we can have some rain and cloud cover tomorrow, that will greatly lessen the potential for strong to severe storms. But, something we're going to be keeping a close watch on. And, of course, I will be doing that. If we have any watches or warnings, we'll be on the radio on Laker Country 104.9 and also on Facebook and YouTube. Our next weather update video, that will come tomorrow morning, where we hope to have additional information in terms of the timing. The timing's jumped around a little bit. If you remember the weather update video from this morning, we had maybe between 3 and 5 a.m. Well, this is sped up a little bit, maybe coming between 1 and 2 a.m. on Saturday. So like I said, we'll continue to keep a close watch on that to keep you up to date with the very latest. Folks, have yourselves a wonderful Thursday and stay safe.